Hello, everyone. How's it going? I'd like to thank my brother, my mom, my sister-in-law, and my other brother for being here and letting me present in front of them. So, in 1998, there were a lot of events that took place, and during the month of December, there were many critical things that went on, and many small things that just made the list. On December 1st, Exxon announces a $73.7 billion deal to buy Mobil out, creating ExxonMobil the world's largest company. Now, this is a big factor in the industry world for America because now Exxon owns Mobil Company and it created more job opportunities and everything. December 4th, the Unity module, the second module of the International Space Station, is launched. On December 5th, 7th SEC championship game, number 1 Tennessee beats Mississippi State 24-14. On December 5th, third big champion game, Texas and A&M beats number 2 Kansas State 36-32. And that's just in the sports world. There are still more events that took place. Election of interest. In December 6th, Hugo Chavez is elected president of Venezuela, and this was a big news for the political world because now we had a new president to contact with Venezuela, and it led to a good connection between America and Venezuela. On December 6th, 87th Davis Cup, Sweden beats Italy in Milan. There's another big, that was actually very big back in 98 against those two teams. In December 10th, Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine presented Gertrude B. Ellen, George H. Hitchlings, and James W. Black for development of new drugs. Now, this was big in the medicine world because they discovered drugs that helped cure all kinds of things like cancer, I should say, even. And it was a big research find that we accomplished. On December 10th, Indian professor Amartya Sen is awarded the 1998 Nobel Prize in Economics for his contributions to social welfare economics. On December 11th, Thai Airways Airbus A310-200 crashes near Surat Thana Airport, killing 101 people. Now, this was a tragedy that America had to cope with, and it was one of the, I should say, worst events that happened during December of 1998. On December 16th, Iraq dismantled crisis, Operation Desert Fox, the United States and United Kingdom bombed targets in Iraq. Now, this was a critical event that happened in the year of 1998. Even though it was towards the end, this was one of the biggest events that happened. And I would say the biggest event that happened in 1998 was December 19th when the Lewinsky scandal took place. The United States House of Representatives forwards Articles 1 and 3 of impeachment against President Bill Clinton to the Senate. Now, this was, I would say, the biggest event that happened in 1998 itself because the President of the United States was going to be impeached for having sexual relationships with Monica Lewinsky, and this made other countries look at our country as kind of a shame. So Bill Clinton led our country to look bad to other countries, which was a big event. On December 26th, Iraq announces its fire upon U.S. and British warplanes that patrol the northern and southern no-fly zone. And once again, this also was a big event because Iraq started shooting down our planes, and this led to, as we know, trauma and the violence that led over in Iraq. In December 26th, severe gales over Ireland, northern England, and southern Scotland caused widespread disruption and widespread power outages in Northern Ireland and southern Scotland. Now, this wasn't very big an event as the Bill Clinton or Iraq shooting down U.S. and British warplanes, but in another country, this affected them. And even though we look out for other countries too, this wasn't as big as an event as the Bill Clinton event. And exchange rates between the euro and legacy currencies in the Eurozone become fixed. So now euros are presented in Europe, which was big news. And this is going back to the Bill Clinton case. So nearly after 14 hours of the debate between the House of Representatives, they approved 2 articles in the impeachment against President Bill Clinton, charging him with lying under oath to a federal jury and obstructing justice. Clinton, the second president in the United States in history to be impeached, vowed to his final terms. In November, this is when the affair with Monica Lewinsky took place, when Monica Lewinsky is a 21-year-old unpaid intern. Over the course of a year and a half, the president and Monica Lewinsky had nearly a dozen sexual encounters, and in December, that is when the laws of article were filed against Bill Clinton, and he was impeached in January of the next year, but in December and November, that is when they found out that Bill Clinton was sleeping with Monica Lewinsky, and that's where everything began. So that was a major event then. All right, thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you guys later.